Back to McCaslin Fieldhouse. Welcome into Bedlam Wrestling, presented by Phillips 66. Get ready to go. And we are ready to go. Off and running at 165 pounds. Izzak Olejnik, ranked number 2 in the country for Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma's 16th ranked Cael Carlson. 165. And Izzak Olejnik is a guy that's just getting better and better and better. He's out of Bakersfield, California. Transferred from Northern Illinois to Oklahoma State. He's a 6th-year guy.
I actually watched him compete and called one of his matches last year when he was at UNI, and he really impressed me. But he has jumped his level being at Oklahoma State. He can go with anybody in the country.
And has. He's 12-0, has 5 straight ranked wins.
And he's a slickster, and he's a beast on top with legs. But if he wants to hand fight, that's what Cael Carlson likes to be, and he can compete with the best of them right there.
Cael Carlson, redshirt senior out of Wilmar, Minnesota, and a transfer from Minnesota, where he was an NCAA qualifier in 2022 at 165 pounds.
A tough farm boy, 3rd-generation farmer.
And Roger Kish said that really shows through in his competitive spirit. He wants to win everything, every hold, every move, every counter. He wants to win all of those, and just trying to not be his own worst enemy.
There's that head. Oh, that was a beautiful head snap.
And a quick takedown there for Izzak Olejnik.
Yep, that was slick. You need those slicks. I mean, wrestling's not just grunt and groan. You need those 1-second takedowns, and you just saw one.
He has that. John Smith said this is a guy who just has a purpose with what he's doing every day. They've called an official timeout there as you see the headgear of Cael Carlson coming off of him. Oklahoma State leading 13-3 in the duel. We just had a major decision by Teague Travis, the first bonus points scored by either team today. And Izzak Olejnik has 4 falls, 3 major decisions on the year.
Interesting, because where I've seen him, he wants those boots in, and he's real tough, but he looks pretty lethal with those halves as well.
Cael Carlson, a record of 6-3 so far this year. And that is a warning to Olejnik. First against him.
Parallel ride. I don't know, as he wasn't working really to break him down off that. I mean, he looks pretty aggressive. Nice
so
escape.
The quick escape granted there by Olejnik. First point for Carlson, but Olejnik barely let him free before he was back on him.
That's exactly right. He's got that elbow control, looking for angles. Cael's more of a north-south guy, straight ahead. But he's tough, and he's another guy that hates to lose.
And that will do it for the opening period at 165 pounds. A takedown for Izzak Olejnik, an escape for Cael Carlson. And we'll see Carlson will start on bottom.
And that's a good call. He was looking to Coach Kish for his decision, but he's already gotten out once. Changeovers by Cael. Nice pinch of the foot.
But finally, Carlson able to get free and make it 3-2. Olejnik right back after him. Olejnik is a guy who said he's become really more reflective in the last year. He is a 6th-year guy, first 5 at Northern Illinois, including a red shirt, all the way back in 2018, 2019. And, Coach, you think about the scope, and it's not just wrestling, it's collegiate athletics, but with COVID years, graduate transfer years, you got 6th-year guys, and in some cases, you might have a 24-year-old wrestling an 18, 19-year-old. That's a significant maturity difference, mentally and physically.
Well, and what we may see soon in wrestling, in another year, is the first 5-time NCAA champion. Because guys normally you have 5 years to complete 4 years of eligibility. With COVID, you can actually have 5 years.
Changes in the sport. I mean, a takedown is now worth 3 points. You think about the equivalency in other sports. What if all of a sudden all shots in basketball were worth 3 points? I mean, it's a huge deal.
Well, and here's the benefit. In the past, I take you down, I put you to your back. It's 5 points. Now you can actually get 6 points. Okay? So I'm up 6 points on you. Well, how are you going to come back? That's a lot of 2s and 1s. But now, with the 3-point takedown, you've got an opportunity to come back. So
just look at the last bout we saw with Teague Travis. In the final 20 seconds of that bout, he scored 7 points, 3-point takedown, 4 near-fall points. 15 seconds remaining here in the second. 3-2 is the advantage for Izzak Olejnik. Only point here in period 2 is the escape by Carlson.
What's interesting is if we can save bonus points here, and if we had had one more win, because I think we can win 74. We can lose it as well, but we can win it. We are going to win 197, and I think we can win heavyweight. I think we will win heavyweight.
Olejnik gets up from bottom and out.
Of course, do I need to remember that we're on ESPN 2 and not the Sooner Sports Network? Excuse me, Cowboy fans.
4-2 the lead for Olejnik.
There's that head snap again. You can't hang on the elbow.
And 3 more.
Interestingly enough, if you drape your hand over, you generally don't do that, but that helps stop a good head snap.
And both times it has taken off Carlson's headgear. So when you say head snap, that's a snap.
That's a snap, but you could get penalized for that. You got to get your headgear on there tighter.
So let's total it up here and remember that Olejnik has 1:25 of writing time. So he has the potential to get that point, which would make it 8-2 if that holds. Back to his feet, Carlson, and has his 3rd escape of this bout.
Well, you have to like the way Olejnik keeps going forward. And he can wrestle well from all 3 positions. On the feet, top, bottom.
.45 seconds left. Olejnik, pretty good counter there. It's going to be a warning against Carlson, the first one he has been issued. So each wrestler's been cautioned now.
Yeah, and that's probably because he hasn't backed up as well. He's not been near as aggressive.
Olejnik has writing time secure, so it's in effect 8-3 score. But Carlson acquitting himself well.
No, and this would have been a big point-saving opportunity for the Sooners.
They will restart them with only 7 seconds left. Quick shot and a near takedown there with about 5 seconds left. And why is that big? That would have been bonus points had he gotten that takedown. He did not. The final will be 8-3 for Izzak Olejnik. He improves to 13-0 on the season. Stays unbeaten, ranked number 2 in the country, and he gives Oklahoma State a 16-3 overall lead in the duel, Coach. Let's look again at some of this.
Yeah, that's a head snap, and that's a work of art right there.
So that one of the 2 takedowns in the bout for Izzak Olejnik. He also had an escape. You add on the riding time.